Hello, all my beautiful people. So, on tonight's video, we are talking about me. We're talking about me. We're talking about being 51 and feeling like Stella and I got to get my groove back. That's where I'm at right now in life. So, at 51, I'm feeling like I need to get my groove back, which is both empowering but extremely personal. So, this is a time in my life where I am reflecting on the past and assessing at where I am now and thinking about what comes next for me. Now, the term getting your groove back isn't about reclaiming your youth or external appearances. For me, it's about reconnecting with myself, my passions, my confidence, my sense of adventure that I used to have at a younger age. Very adventurous, doing things that I would have never done currently, but just living life in the moment and just not thinking about, not not overthinking things. That's a better word, not overthinking things. Now, life definitely threw its fair share of curveballs my way, but I'm pretty sure a lot of us can say the same thing. It's what we did with the curveballs and how we handled those curveballs that came our way. Some were seen and some were unseen. But with all those challenges comes clarity and perspective. And finding myself in the process of shedding all the layers that I accumulated over the years. Oh my God. Oh my God. That's all I got to say. Oh my God. The groove. The groove. I'm looking for the groove to return. Now, the groove I'm looking for, but rather, it's not a return to the past. Absolutely not. The groove I'm looking for, a new chapter of self-expression and freedom. Now, this groove is let me see how I can describe it to you guys. The feeling that I have about this groove. To me, it's like an invitation to rediscover what truly makes me feel alive, shedding all the expectations and embracing what brings me joy. It's about embracing, making all the necessary changes, my body, my mind, my spirit, and my soul, with confidence and without any judgment. Now, getting my groove back, oh my God. When I know you guys are thinking Stella got her groove back, not in the way of the movie, but in my own perspective of me getting my groove back at 51. For me, it's like reigniting the passions and dreams that were put on hold or that may have gotten buried from everything else that happened in my life or in the course of my life that I just totally forgot about or never picked up, that made me happy, that brought me joy. And now I think, no, I know for sure that I am ready to ignite those things again. It's the time for me to discover what excites me, what makes me happy, what makes me smile, what makes me blush, what brings me joy, what makes me want to sing and dance, what makes me want to laugh, live out the reality of the dreams that I have. Yes, living out the reality out loud of the dreams, goals, aspirations, and just everything that I wanted to do but didn't do. This is the time. Getting my groove back. Me acknowledging in this period that it's normal to go through periods where I felt lost or disconnected, and acknowledging that it's okay to be real about my struggles. We all go through struggles. We all go through our ups and downs. But as long as we're picking ourselves back up and not staying down, that's all that matters. There were definitely moments where I doubted myself, but now Getting my groove back, I know that I'm worth the effort. I know what I deserve, and I know my worth. Now I'm learning that getting my groove back, it isn't about being perfect. Not at all. Now, what it is about is showing up for me and choosing to live in that moment. Now, what I'm also realizing in this journey of getting my groove back is that I don't always have to have something planned and scheduled. I just have to live in the moment and see where the day takes me. And that is what I'm so excited to embrace. Getting my groove back is also redefining what confidence looks like at this stage of my life. It's less about the external validation, but more about embracing who I am, flaws and all. My emotional well being at 51 has become stronger than I've experienced in quite some time. I think because I have the tools and the wisdom to navigate the challenges. And the biggest tool that I have with me every day, good and bad times, that I won't trade for anything is my relationship with God. That it's not even a tool. That's my source. My source. That's like my guide. And everything that He's poured into me and is still pouring into me, revealing to me, and teaching me, I wouldn't trade that for anything. I wouldn't trade it for anything. The relationship is an amazing thing. To grow spiritually, it's a game changer. So God is my guide throughout it all. God is my guide. Now, getting my groove back also means stepping out of my comfort zone. Now, stepping out of my comfort zone entails making new friends and even seeking a partner who appreciates me for who I am now. Joining groups and classes to meet people who have similar interests that I have. I love art. I love museums. I love yoga. It's so many things that I have on my list that I want to do. And now is the time to do it. There's no need to wait. There's no need to wait. Because I'm going to get my groove back. Poetry readings. Yes, poetry readings. I used to draw at a younger age. I love to draw. And I also used to write that'd be a little poetry. I don't know if you consider poetry, but I enjoyed it. And I could sketch, and if someone would give me something and tell me to draw it, I would draw it freehand. So I loved art in school. I loved art, and when I was a little girl, I was like, oh, I'm going to be an art teacher. Then, we grow older and older, and things that we thought we were going to become at maybe 7, 8, 9, 10, by the time we graduate high school, some of us, like myself, art was not on my brain. Art was not at the forefront at that time. So, but I was passionate about art, and my art teacher knew it. And I still remember her to this day. Her clothes were colorful, but she always had her outfits together, and she had these boots. She had these boots in every color. I think they were like a suede boot, and they would go up right below her knee. And I thought she was just like, oh my God, I thought she was just like, she knew how to dress. But she was very eccentric too with her style. She had short blonde hair. I'm like, yeah, so. But I love my art teacher, and I can remember her to this day. And she would also encourage me, and she would also compliment me on my work and what I was doing. And I think a few of my pieces were in an art show at the school. I do remember that. But anyway, my ADHD is taking me off off track. So this is an age where I am considering my legacy, how I want to spend the second half of my life. The fire did not take me, and the fire did not break me. So I'm still standing, and God still has a purpose and a plan for my life, and I want to live it. I want to get my groove back. I don't want to leave nothing on the table. I don't want to leave anything on the table. Thinking about what kind of impact I want to make. Getting my groove back is thinking about what comes next for me in the terms of personal goals, my career goals, my spiritual goals, everything. Everything that matters to me. Getting my groove back is feeling inspired to travel more, whether it's for relaxation, adventure, experiencing something different that I would have never thought about doing. Getting my groove back is also planning for a future that's fulfilling, where my joy and my growth are a priority. Getting my groove back at 51, engaging and health conscious. Getting my groove back at 51 is a deeply personal journey for me. It's about reclaiming the parts of myself that I thought I lost or lost touch of. Getting my groove back at 51, it's about being unapologetically in my self-love. Age is just a number. It's a time for me to reconnect with my spirit, romanticizing my life, my passions, and my strengths by focusing on things that bring me joy, nurturing my mental and emotional well-being, and rediscovering my passions. I can say I'm already on my way to getting my groove back, and it's so many things that will take part in this chapter that I can't wait to share with you guys. And remember, this is not about going backwards. It's about moving forward with grace and confidence and excitement for what's to come. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch my video. As always, guys, please like, comment, and subscribe. God bless.